Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So today I'm gonna present my chapter 7, which is Storing Organizational Information Database by Nureena Faizyn binti Mohd Zin. So our learning outcomes are we're gonna define the fundamental concepts of the relational database model. We're gonna evaluate the advantages of the relational database model, compare operational integrity constraints and business critical integrity constraints, describe the benefits of a data-driven website, describe the two primary methods of integrating information across multiple databases. So information is everywhere in an organization. Information is stored in databases, which is databases maintains information about various types of objects, which is objects, inventory, events, transactions, people, employees, and places, warehouses. Database models include the first one, hierarchical database model, which is the information is organized into a tree-like structure using parent or child relationships in such a way that it cannot have too many relationships. The second one is network database model, a flexible way of presenting objects and their relationships. The third one is relational database model, which stores information in the form of logically related two-dimensional tables. So fundamental concepts included in the relational database model, which is the first one, entity, a person, place, thing, transaction, or event about which information is stored. The second one is attributes, which is fields and columns, characteristic or properties of an entity class. The third one is primary key, a field or a group of fields that uniquely identifies a given entity in a table. Number 4 is foreign key, a primary key of one table that appears an attribute in another table and acts to provide a logical relationship among the tables. So the advantage of relational database are increased flexibility. A well-designed database should handle changes quickly and easily, provide users with different views, have only one physical view, which is physical view deals with the physical storage of information on a storage device, have multiple logical views. Logical view is focuses on how users logically access information. The next one is increased scalability and performance. A database must scale to meet increased demand while maintaining acceptable performance levels. Scalability refers to how well a system can adapt to increased demands. Perform measures how quickly a system performs a certain process or transaction. So the third one is reduce information redundancy. Redundancy is the duplication of information or storing the same information in multiple places. Inconsistency is one of the primary problems with redundant information. Increase information integrity, which is quality. Information integrity measures the quality of information. Integrity constraint, rules that help ensure the quality of information. Relational integrity constraint, business critical integrity constraint. Last but not least, the increased information security, which is information is an organizational asset and must be protected. Databases offer several security features, including the first one is password, provides authentication of the user. The second one, access level, determines who has access to the different types of information. And the last one is access control, determines types of user access, such as read-only access. So we're gonna move on to data-driven website advantages. The first one is development. Allows the website owner to make changes anytime or without having to rely on a developer or knowing HTML programming. A well-structured, data-driven website enables updating with little or no training. Then the second one is content management. A static website requires a programmer to make updates. This adds unnecessary layer between the business and its web content, which can lead to misunderstandings and slow turnarounds for desired changes. The third one, future expandability. Having a data-driven website enables the site to grow faster than would be possible with a static site. Changing the layout, displays, and functionality of the site, adding more features and sections is easier with a data-driven solution. The fourth is minimizing human error. Even the most competent programmer charged with the task of maintaining many pages will overlook things and make mistakes. This will lead to bugs and inconsistencies that can be time-consuming and expensive to track down and fix. Unfortunately, users who come across these bugs will likely become irritated and may leave the site. Number 5, cutting production and update costs. A data-driven website can be updated and published by any competent data entry or administrative person. In addition to being convenient and more affordable, changes and updates will take a fraction of the time that they would with a static site. Number 6, more efficient. With a data-driven solution, the system keeps track of the template so users do not have to. Global changes to layout, navigation, or site structure will need to be programmed only once in one place, and the site itself will take care of propagating those changes to the appropriate pages and areas. Last but not least, improve stability. Any programmer who must update a website from static templates must be very organized to keep track of all the source files. If a programmer leaves unexpectedly, it could involve recreating existing work if the source files cannot be found. Plus, if there were any changes to the templates, the new programmer must be careful to use only the latest version. So the summary of database: define the fundamental concepts of the relational database model. The relational database model stores information in the form of logically related two-dimensional tables. Entities, attributes, primary keys, and foreign keys are all fundamental concepts, including in the relational database model. The second one, evaluate the advantages of the relational database model. The first one, increase flexibility, increase scalability and performance, reduce information redundancy, increase information integrity, and increase information security. The third one, compare operational integrity constraints and business critical integrity constraints. Operational integrity constraints are rules that enforce basic and fundamental information-based constraints. Business critical integrity constraints are rules that enforce business rules vital to an organization's success and often require more insight and knowledge than operational integrity constraints. That's it from me. Thank you for watching.